Hello again, Journalism 200 folks, and welcome to my second tutorial on how to create your Wix blog. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create posts for your Wix site and also how to set up menus to navigate your site. But before I get into that, it's very important for me to show you how to publish your site and how to get the link for your site, which you're going to submit to me on La Lima on the assignment page in order to complete your first homework assignment and make sure that I can access your blog. So once you've finished creating your site, if you try to grab this link right here, you are in the Wix editor right now. So if you create that link and you submit that on La Lima, I'm not going to be able to use that to navigate your site. What that's going to get me to is a login page, and it's going to ask me for a password. It's not going to bring me to your Wix site. So what you have to do in order to get the link to your website is click on this blue Publish button in the top right corner. So once you're done designing your site, or if you just want to save it and take a look at how it looks, you can use the preview, but you can also publish it if you don't mind the world seeing it. And once you hit publish, you've got the link to your website. Now this is the link to your website. Or if I click on View Site, it opens a separate window, and there's the link to your website. Okay, this long string of characters here is not the link to your website. So if you submit that on La Lima as your website when you submit your homework, you're gonna not. I'm not going to give you any credit. You need to submit the right link, and this would be the link. So you hit publish, and then grab the link to your website. Just highlight it and hit Command C for copy, and then go to La Lima, and in week 1 go to the assignment Dropbox and submit your link here like that. Okay, show you how to set up your blog. I've created a blank page because this template automatically creates a blog and creates posts for your blog. But I'm just going to show you, if you're using a template that just starts you off on a blank page, what you do from there. If you're on this page where it already has created one, you just click in here and hit Manage Posts. But if you are setting up your site from scratch and you're on a blank page like this, then what you would do is you would go over to this left-hand menu, and where it says Add Elements, click on the plus sign, then hit Blog, or go to Blog, and then it's giving you different kinds of designs, like for how you want to set up your blog. So let's say you just want to go with this top style. You just grab it and drag it into this space, this middle space, and it's not showing you anything yet because you haven't created anything yet. And at that point, you can start setting up your blog. So if you already have something dropped onto your page, like here, then you just drag your cursor over it and hit Manage Posts. Or if you're on that blank page, you drag your cursor over it and hit Manage Posts. So the first thing we want to do is set up what Wix calls categories. These are the menus on your blog. And so what we'll do is, over on this left-hand side, we'll click Categories. And we're going to set these up based on what we're doing in the class. So I'm going to create my first category being photojournalism. And then a second category, I'm going to call this audio and slideshows. And then I'm going to create a third category called graphic design, because we'll be doing one graphic design assignment. And we will be doing a final project, but we'll look at maybe creating a separate Wix site just for that project. So here I'm just going to, for a final category, I'm just going to put reflections. So now I have these different menus on my site, and to get an idea of what that looks like on one of the student sites, pull up these our Wix sites off of Lalima. You can look at these yourselves if you want to flip through ones from the past. And I'm going to go to this student's, and you can see photojournalism, audio and slideshow, graphic design, reflections, and then she has this NPR reflections, which I'll talk about later on. Okay, so now that we've created these categories, we're going to start creating what are called posts. So I'm going to go again to this left-hand menu and go to posts. And I'm going to say create a new post. And let's say I'm doing the bus or walking assignment and I decide to call, it's good to give it a creative headline instead of just saying walking or bus assignment. So I'm going to call mine Hipster Spotting in Kaka'ako. And then maybe I'll add, this is what's called a kicker. It's like a little bit of a second headline that explains a bit more about what your story's about. So maybe I'll put, I went on a trend spotting safari and here's what I found. Okay, now I want to add some media. So I'm going to show you how to drop in a photo, and oops, while I'm at it, maybe I'll show you also how you can drop in audio or video if you want to. If you're going to drop in a photo, Wix has a limited amount of storage space on the site, so you can add photos to your photo gallery, but video and audio is too much. So you want to use, for audio, you want to store it on SoundCloud, which is a website for audio files. Maybe many of you already have an account. Or if it's video, you would want to upload video to YouTube and store your video there and then drop in the links using this media page. So if it's photo, like it is here, I hit this plus button and I go to image. And I've already uploaded this photo to my image library. So I'm just going to use that. I've selected it and I'm going to say add to page. And I can adjust the different sizes of it and I can continue to write if I want. It looks like it cut this off. So I want to add that to make sure that's right. And then what I do is, so if just to show you if I was to add video or audio, I would click that and then audio, like for SoundCloud is here. So I would click that and I would add a link to my SoundCloud file. Or if I wanted to add video, I would click that and I would add video, which is right here. And I would add like a link to my YouTube video there. But right now I'm just going to keep it with one photo. And now what I want to do is this is part of our photojournalism assignment. So I'm going to go to settings and then categories and then check the box for photojournalism. And now I'm going to hit publish. And now that's on my, I'm not going to mess with that right now. That is on my, going to be on my website under photojournalism. So you see there it is. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to link this set of menus with these menus, because these menus you might want to use. They're prominent and they're good looking. You can move this across the page over to here. So I'll show you what I mean. So in order to create menus using the Pages menu, you go to the left-hand menu here, and you click on Pages and Menus, go to Site menu, and now I'm going to name these. I'm just going to use blank pages. So I'm going to create several blank pages here. So I'm going to call this one Photojournalism. I'm going to click here and do rename for this one. And I'm going to name this one Audio and Slideshows. I'm going to add one for graphic design. And I'm going to add one for reflections. And now that I've added those, I want to connect them or link them or integrate them, if you prefer, to my blog menus. Now, what does that mean? How do I do that? Well, I'll show you. But first, I want to just get the layout here right. So I'm going to move this over here. And when I move this across, look at that. Lo and behold, my menus appear. So I guess I'll just keep that like that. And now, in order to integrate them, what I do is I would go to, so this is now, in order to navigate between pages, you pull down this downward arrow here and do it that way, because if you click on these, nothing happens. So I click on here, I go to photojournalism, I'm on the photojournalism page. And the way that I add this is I go to add elements, blog, drag this across, and I've only got one post, but what I would do is I would click settings here and then photojournalism. So just to show you how this would work if we have more stuff up, I'm going to go to manage posts, really quickly create an audio post. Sample, whoops. Publish. Oops, wait a minute. I need to edit, and I need to assign this to the audio category. Okay, and now to go into audio, I navigate over like this, and I click here in order to manage posts, and I'm just going to say this is the audio page, and it's just going to have the audio post. And that's it. That's how you set up your Wix blog, and how you create the navigation there so that photojournalism as your photo posts, audio as your audio posts, and if we hit publish and we go to view the site, you can see what it looks like in published form. So if I go to photojournalism, I see just the photojournalism, and if I go to audio, I get the audio. So that's how that works. Thank you very much for watching. Email me and let me know. We can meet if you have any questions and need technical assistance, and good luck with this first assignment.